All right, so before we get into this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help this channel grow. And please leave comments in the comment section. I want to hear from you, whoever you are, whatever your thoughts and or opinions are on the matter. And today's topic is BLM, Black Lives Matter, that terrorist Marxist organization that is just terrorizing this country. Because yes, black lives are important. Yes, police brutality is a real thing, real issue, although I've talked about some of the BS cases that they seem to be pushing lately in another video. Go check that out. But the BLM movement as a whole, not dissing individual chapters. There are individual chapters here or there that are not part of this craziness. They're just trying to promote issues that are serious in the black community, but not about terrorizing anybody, intimidating and or causing violence and destruction. But the national organization, the organization as a whole, is not the solution to these problems. Now, I get up this morning and what shows up on my Twitter feed is videos like this. Apparently what went down in Rochester, New York was a bunch of BLM rioters, terrorists, whatever, literally actually terrorizing a group of citizens who are minding their business, doing nothing. They're just eating at this outdoor restaurant and they come up and act crazy. And it's bad enough that people are trying to get back to some semblance of normal. Businesses are trying to reopen and make some money and trying to survive this COVID nonsense. Now they have to deal with this. And how does this help promote the cause? BLM has little to nothing to do about caring about black lives and black issues. They are trained. This is a movement led by trained Marxists. If you don't believe me, listen to one of the founders herself.
I think that the criticism is helpful. I also think that it might, I think of a lot of things. The first thing I think is that we actually do have an ideological frame. Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists.
Hell, go to their website and look to see what they're about. They're not about fixing the issues in the black community. They're not about solving the issues of education inequality, or should I say the failed educational system that's producing these individuals who are not qualified for anything and are little to no skills or nor prepared for college, and therefore a lot of them either drop out, give up, or even if they do graduate with very little skills and feels as though, you know what, I have no way of getting out of this hellhole neighborhood and or economic situation I'm in, if not to sell drugs, be part of crime. They're not about rebuilding a black family unit, about propping up the importance of black males in the home. And here's another clip of them terrorized. Here's another clip of the poor citizens in D.C., Baltimore area getting terrorized and forced, and if not pressured, to raise their hand.
motherfucker. Wasting piece of shit. Motherfucker. White supremacy. Hey.
I wonder, does raising your middle finger really count? Showing solidarity? People are waking up to the nonsense that's being put by this far radical group. And they don't represent all Democrats. They don't represent all people who identify as liberals. This is a fringe movement on the far left that, however, is taking over the movement, and the good people who really believe that they are fighting for racial inequality and against real police brutality, they're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. They're not my enemies. They're not our enemies. But at the same time, they're letting this fringe group take over the movement to grab the bullhorn and just own it. And so many people who are in the middle, libertarians, moderates, people who identify as independents, are walking away. Hell, now they're running away. You're giving them, you saw the video in Rochester, they are running away, and these Democrats better wake up to what it is they're doing. They're tearing apart this country. They're destroying the country, destroying the unity we do have, and making it harder for better race relations. And they're not providing any solutions other than to destroy. So that's just my thoughts on the movement. What I've noticed going on, we really do need to fight against this propaganda and against fascism, because I'm seeing more of it from Black Lives Matter than I'm seeing from any other source right now, more than the KKK. When was the last time you seen a KKK rally? When was the last time you seen the KKK terrorize a community? When have you ever seen the KKK try to, when was the last time you've seen them trying to extort a business like BLM tried to do with this business owner down south, saying you better give us some of your profits and hire our people, otherwise, well, you get the point of what they were trying to do if they didn't pay up. Like, that's extortion, that's terrorism, and that's what the group has devolved down to. So again, and if you are a Caucasian, or if you identify as white, Caucasian, Hispanic, whatever the case, do not feel pressured to join the group. Do not feel pressured to raise your hand in solidarity, because you are not raising your hand for a good cause. You are submitting to a fascist organization that cares nothing about the issue that they try to portray themselves as championing. And most reasonable black people will not see you as a white supremacist just because you refuse to raise your hand. If you did not do me any harm, do us any harm directly, if you're not racist, if you don't care about the individual's melanin, what color their skin looks like, if you treat everyone as human beings, treat everyone equal, you're cool. Do not feel pressured to be part of any or down with any group. And to all the white liberal guilts out there, again, just stop it. You did not oppress me. You did not oppress my parents. You did not oppress my grandparents, and so on and so on. You weren't even alive. Your parents might have been alive during segregation. If they weren't a part of it, again, you have nothing to make up for. You have nothing to apologize for. Stop trying so hard to show that you are not racist, because you're only showing yourself to be racist against white people who don't support this fascist group. And so just stop it. But again, people are waking up to what's going on. People are waking up to the craziness, to the chaos, and what this group seems to be really about. And they are running away from this. And so that's just my thoughts. So please share what your thoughts are. If you're frustrated with what you're seeing going on, if you are legitimately upset with real police brutality, but you are just so disturbed by this BLM group and what they're trying to do, please share your comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. If you disagree with me, please try to change my mind and show me. And don't put that article about 93% of all protests are peaceful. These are the same individuals that will say something like this. The same individuals that will say the marches are and the protests are peaceful, all the while the building and cities burning behind them. Don't give me that mess, especially when you see what's going on in Portland. You see the rising crime rates in all of the democratic cities across the country. Crime shootings up like 143%. Chicago getting mobbed. New York getting mobbed out. Kenosha burning down. Citizens feeling like they have to create a militia. So don't give me that. Tell me, what are you doing to stop the violence? What are they doing to stop the destruction? But again, just share your comments. I want to hear it. And if you do agree, though, please hit the like button, share, and please, please, please subscribe. Trying to get those subscriptions up as a new growing channel. But I want to thank you for everyone for listening to my thoughts, just my thoughts. And y'all have a great day.